across the states, 4 p.m. And our major news at 6 p.m. Citizen FM.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Citizen FM News at noon. I am Lawrence Umoiti. The Labour Congress has declared a nationwide strike from next Wednesday. This comes amid fuel shortages across the country occasioned by President Bola Tinubu's inaugural speech, in which he declared that fuel subsidy was gone. The NLC President, Joe Ajaero, made the announcement after an emergency meeting of the union's National Executive Council in Abuja.
Has not been proved all these years, and for anybody to close that chapter is like covering fraud. The Nigerian Labour Congress has called the net members for us to interrogate some of these processes to know who and who we are collecting the subsidy with. The NLC decided that if by Wednesday next week that the NNPC refuses to revert itself for negotiation to continue, that the Nigerian Labour Congress and all its affiliates will withdraw their services and commence protests nationwide until this is complied with.
Meanwhile, the Trade Union Congress on Friday said it would meet with representatives of the federal government on Sunday over the increase in the price of petrol. The Congress also noted that it would not take any action until the end of the meeting. The TUC disclosed this following an emergency meeting of its National Executive Council, which was held in Abuja.
With the representative of government on Wednesday, and during that discussion they gave us a list of what they think they would do, and they demanded from us what is our thinking, what are we putting forward. We told them that the list or the things that we want to put forward, we will not submit them now, that we are going back to our organ to discuss with our organ and take mandates from them on the things we can put forward. So we will tarry till Sunday, where we will meet the representative of government. Once we are done with the meeting with the representative of government, with the demand that the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria is going to put forward, it is now how they react to those demands that will now determine our next line of action.
However, the federal government has said it is considering an increase in the national minimum wage to reflect the current economic realities in the country. This was as the controversy continued to trail the subsidy removal. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was speaking at the State House when he received members of the Progressive Governors Forum led by the chairman and Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma.
To do some arithmetic and soul searching on the minimum wage, we will have to look at that. We are digging deep into the revenue of the federal. We must strengthen the source and application of those funds. Where is it coming from? Add security capability to all the items. Mainly security, then revenue. We had our discussions, and I want you to please continue in that line.
The president also urged governors to seize the opportunity of being chosen among millions of citizens in their state to make a difference in the lives of the people, adding that he would work for the benefit of Nigerians.
We think together and work together. Nigeria of our dream is not far away. Be sure we're not going to have the multiple exchange rate anymore. Let's constantly deliberate, think together, and maintain an open door policy.
3 members of the People's Democratic Party have thrown their support behind President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on the removal of the petroleum subsidy. The Oyo State Governor Seyi Makinde, immediate past Governor of Rivers State Nyesom Wike, and former Governor of Delta State James Ibori made this known when they visited the President at the Presidential Villa in Abuja. Speaking on why they were at the Presidential Villa, Makinde said it was to let The president knows that he has started well and he has the support of the generality of the people.
Let him know that he has started well and he has the support of the generality of the people. And we know it's a tough decision for the people, and it needs the support of everybody to see this through. We are Nigerians and we have come to give the support.
And the Federal Capital Territory Administration has demolished the UTC shopping complex in Abuja, located at Area 10 in Gariki area of the city. Shop owners said the Joint Task Force of the FCTA stormed the area in the early hours of Saturday, barring them from evacuating valuable items from their shops before demolition. And for some sports stories now, Napoli striker Victor Osimhen has won the Best Striker Award for the 2022-23 Serie A season. The Serie A made the announcement on Friday, saying the striker fended off competitions from other players. And FIFA President Gianni Infantino has congratulated Amaju Pinnick, a former president, Nigerian Football Federation, for the conferment of the Officer of the Order of the Federal Republic on him by former President Muhammad Buhari. Former President Muhammad Buhari gave him the honor before his exit. And the 2023 FA Cup final between Manchester City and Manchester United takes place at Wembley later today. The first all-Manchester final in the competition's history. A near 90,000 crowd is expected at Wembley, despite more national train strikes, leaving tens of thousands of fans having to make alternative plans to travel to London. Pep Guardiola's City, who have already won the Premier League and face Inter Milan in the Champions League final on June 10, needs a victory to stay on course for a remarkable treble.
We already tendered our documents as the petitioners. So this is how you perform individually as a team and all the details during these 95 minutes. The final is that it's not important. So what we have done in the past or years ago with one game. In the Premier League, we were better than them. Not this season, so many years. So by one game is one game. Do our best version to be our best to beat them.
But United, who have already defeated City this season, are looking to follow up their Carabao Cup triumph in February by completing a domestic cup double.
We had a good season, but of course, we have a great opportunity to make it a very good season. Oh, we want to win. We want to win a cup. And it's not about stopping them. It is about that we win a cup. We have a great opportunity.
And that's the Citizen FM News at noon.